Hello, Ms. Kana and Group 9A. This presentation will describe the career of a bank manager. A bank manager is someone who is responsible for all that happens in the bank branches he occupies. They help employees deal with situations that are not easy to handle. They offer financial support to needy families, and they play an important role in public relations. It is the manager's job to keep the customers happy. When the customers are happy, they are more likely to do business with the bank. Bank managers are responsible for increasing their branch's profit. They are the ones who monitor costs and profit progress. They bring new customers, advertise, and give presentations in order to attract clients. How many hours must they work? Bank managers usually work for 50 to 60 hours per week. They work full-time at the bank office, and they sometimes need to travel to attend conferences and meetings. Working during weekends is also very common. This job can be found anywhere in Canada. Where there is money, there are banks, and where there are banks, there are bank managers. Therefore, this career is omnipresent in cities. The bank managers are the ones who manage the community's economy. It is an essential career for our society. Bank managers always work indoors, and they may be working in noisy environments. It is logical to think that a bank manager is sitting in the bank office instead of picking rocks in the Great Canyon. A bank manager only needs to have a bachelor degree in business, finance, and business management. To apply for bank manager, one also needs to have many years of experience in banking. A bank manager is not required to have a graduate degree nor a technical degree. Once the future bank manager obtains its bachelor degree, he will be able to apply for the job. To be trusted by the bank, the applicant must be successful in its first years of banking experience. To become a bank manager, one needs to have a bachelor degree, which means that he must have accomplished 4 years in undergraduate learning, plus about 5 years of experience. Therefore, to be a bank manager, one needs to pass at least 4 years of post-secondary education. What are examples of universities that have finance programs? Since every universities and colleges have post-secondary courses, a future bank manager can go to any university in Canada. Here are some universities in Canada that give bachelor degrees for finance. There is the University of Ottawa, the Carleton University, McGill University, and the University of Waterloo. What are the skills required to become a successful bank manager? They need to be good communicators because during the most of the time they talk and converse with other people. They sometimes need to handle rude customers and angry employers. They communicate by email, telephone, or in person every day during work. Bank managers also need to be accurate in calculation, estimations, and predictions because mistakes can cause the bank to lose money. Therefore, they always have to double-check before announcing a decision. Bank managers work in a stressful environment, in which decisions can impact colleagues, customers, and bank's reputation. Therefore, those workers must be able to withstand pressure and stress. They also need to stick to daily and weekly deadlines without being late or behind schedule, which means that managers of the bank also need to be very organized. One needs to have the skills mentioned above in order to have this career. Without being able to withstand pressure, a bank manager will likely become overwhelmed. Without having good communication skills, these office workers will likely lose their job the first week, since the primary thing bank managers do is talk. A bank manager who is not organized will find himself in a mess of deadlines and work that are overdue. These skills are necessary to become a bank manager. The salary of this career is $41 per hour. For unexperienced bank managers, the hourly wage is an average of $24. For the mediumly experienced managers, the wage goes up to $37. For the experienced ones, the wages reach an average of $53. Does the salary increase annually, or is it stable? Beginners usually start up earning $35,000 a year and gradually increase as he becomes more and more experienced. Successful bank managers at famous banks can earn more than $135,000 per year. What is the least and most money earned? The least money earned is $40,000, and the most is $135,000. This greatly depends on the experience of the bank manager. A manager who is not experienced would most likely earn $40,000 a year, while experienced managers often will have a salary of $135,000 per year. Education does not make a difference in salary. However, an uneducated bank manager would not be able to help out customers, which means that education is essential to become a bank manager. Most banks require a bachelor degree in finance to apply. So, if one is not educated enough to obtain a bachelor, he will not become a bank manager, hence would not get the salary. During work, bank managers do not get paid more if they are more educated. What are the advantages of this career? This job is challenging, evolving, demanding, changing, and rarely boring. A bank manager gets to be many types of people at the same time, which means that he can be a salesperson, an accountant, a lawyer, a psychologist, and a public speaker at the same time. This career develops communicative skills and interpersonal skills. Bank managers get to help others with financial problems, and they develop self-confidence. What are the disadvantages of this career? This career can be very demanding. There are many interruptions during work and a lot of stress. There are many problems that a bank manager needs to deal with, and there are plans that are not working well. There can also be workers who don't do what they're supposed to do, which means that there are many things to take care of. It sometimes can become extremely challenging as there are not much time to finish the work before deadlines. In conclusion, bank managers may have a lot of work to do. However, they are needed in our society, and without them, our economy would become unstable. This job is currently increasing in demand. Their salary is high, and a bank manager usually becomes very flexible with life's issues, such as stress and anxiety. Therefore, this job is a good opportunity to train oneself mentally. Here are my sources listed in APA format. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the long 4-day weekend.